Take one away here on what's kind of become their home turf. dust2. Bit of a back pocket pick, and especially... Yeah?
Oh, that was just something small, but they actually boosted where they're going to throw the long smoke to check over the car.
Ah, cool.
See if anyone's tucked behind it.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Like, how do you fail that with no pressure? I didn't want to highlight it because I didn't want to shun them, but yeah, smooth move. Sees nothing as well, so just going to reaffirm to them that there's tons of real estate here to take for free. Folks, we've got ourselves a 10-man retake. Look at that radar. That's a lot of faces all stacked up on one half of the map. In fact, stavn could wrap all the way around Cat if needed. It's going to be stavn to go out on the peak there. Flashbang connects to their eyes. Oh my! Wow. Automatic just whips that down. Stewie 2K gets the kill, but then big fight back, at least for a moment. stavn's flank is what nails them against the wall. Perfectly timed, perfectly executed, clean headshots to end it. Doesn't give EG a chance to tuck into cover. Look at that line on the retake here from Evil Geniuses. They tried to time it properly, but they get shredded by that cat hit.
Yeah, it's a great retake and a great retake attempt, but it's very on brand for both Big Clan to take long A on dust2 pistol, like most people are doing these days, and for EG to go for a retake, because they've always been a team who have believed in their retakes and like to take their time as well. But that's always the problem with the retakes. If anything goes wrong, there might be somebody on a flank that can throw things into disarray.
It's the third attempt this series for Big to convert a pistol round win. And they are 3 for 3 in terms of pistol round wins. And if anything, I feel like Evil Geniuses have much less this time around to work with. But a very good job by Evil Geniuses in each of the halves we've seen so far on Overpass, in terms of really timing their utility well. You know, throwing down the smoke right before Big want to make a move. Throwing the flash, blinding players, and robbing away with pistols. So we'll see if they can do that again. That's been their formula.
The rotates are in. Another handshake agreement, just with better guns for both teams. No flank this time.
Moment of hesitation on the cross. Gives Cirque a good chance. Takes down one. Brehze covered by this smoke grenade. Trying to regain vision, but as he goes back around it, oh, the weapon swap, that costs stavn. Syrson through the smoke, though. Going to alleviate some pressure. Man advantage held onto by Big. Utility thrown out for the most part. Just one flash on Stewie, and it's Cirque pinned behind this box on only 12 HP.
They know he's here, but they don't have a Molotov. They probably know the two positions that are being played right now, but you can see it is a bit of a mystery where Stewie is.
That's the flash. Cirque doesn't go with it. Peeks out. More damage versus stavn, but the AK through the box. And that's where it all stops. Big will convert. But almost there for Cirque. He hit him with the scout shot. stavn already wounded, but gets away with his life.
Yeah, a little bit of a miss. With the leg sticking out, you know, could have made it a body shot, but even from there, it wasn't necessarily guaranteed. And yeah, I think stavn runs out of bullets, looks for one. Wow.
Yeah, that one helps big time.
It's the support they need. Oof. Beautiful refrag. Yep. And we move forward. A conversion here for Big Clan.
Good start. See a nice strong T side on their map pick. Just chew through these measly pistols. Oh my automatic.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god. He's seen too much.
Not gonna find a second. Brehze, so close. I mean, we got like 4 health between Keto and Syrson at the end. So that could have been 3 kills as opposed to just the 1.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
I hang on to a lot of economy by staying alive. I just did the math, $7,400.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done. You do the numbers, I'll do the words.
Okay. Smoked at top of mid. Some people have been complaining about the CT sides, just how much space you can take so easily. Of course, accompanied with this top mid smoke is what helps you catalyze that pressure. And automatic really early on disrespects their fast cat smoke, so they'll see some stuff. There's also long control here. Wouldn't say this matters too much. dust2 is such a small map that T-side defaults can give you a lot of clues that lead you in the wrong direction. And you can change up really fast. But for the moment, I think the CTs will be pretty comfortable in this position. And it looks like maybe long is about to be pressured. Looks like they might wait for Cirque to hear brehze shoot and then take a peek, but now he's starting to move back.
Very much brehze on his own here. He's playing an off angle, middle of the back wall. Dodges the utilities that comes over top. It's going to be brehze pressured at this point, so we'll see what he can offer us. Just damage. The headshot's there versus kscreato, but no kill. 35 seconds, though. Big putting themselves into a pressured position.
This one comes down to twistzz, and it looks like they're going to try to retake through cat into lower. twistzz is not going to hear anything. We'll see if he finds the timing.
Lesser of all the weapons for him to work with.
Let's do escape all the way up into cat.
Yeah, now suddenly this site's bolstered. Cirque, though, not pushed forward. We saw him stranded behind that box last time around. Molotov maybe a bit preemptive, but 10 seconds, that's going to burn down right to the wire.
Oh my God,
it's going to come down to the final second here. 7 seconds on that clock. Molotov burned off, and sure enough, just enough time. Automatic gets boosted, jumps on top of tabzz. stavn able to respond, and Rush found out in the open, but he's going to fight his way tooth and nail to the very end. Dead at the hands of stavn. 4-0 big.
Damn. Okay, that was... Yeah, like you said, maybe the Molotov comes out a little bit too early when... But the thing is, at 10 seconds, like, that's when teams are about to try to plant. Like, surely, especially after taking long. Man, this is another round where big, there's just not that much pressure versus them. They get their long kill, they get the frag that they need, and they approach. And it just comes down to the wire, even though evil geniuses are really sitting back and letting them take the... Oh, map control, what a shot. Wow. Off the boost, through the door with a scout. It's a nice one.
That's Cirque. That's Cirque for you.
This is weird, actually. So
nobody in B.
Yeah, the bomb can get planted. We've got Rush and lower. It's going to be an interesting engagement between Rush and stavn, maybe. But he's holding back.
Bomb has been planted.
Very comfortable spot for him to make sure that nobody flanks the tunnels. So despite Cirque's beauty of a wallbang headshot, it's still going to be Big's 5th round win. So they'll find fire as quick as possible. Oh my God. Who is this guy?
Yeah, he's fragging.
Found a time machine. Brought him straight off of that Boston stage, I tell you.
Yeah.
Never skipped a beat.
Nice move from Big. Searched out their option real quickly.
Yeah, quick response. I like this, though. Pressure with the pistols. Try to take him down with bomb.
It works.
Yeah, one goes down with him, and there's still a chance here for brehze.
Oh!
Sure enough.
Oh, they get them both.
Why not?
They don't recover the guns, but that's, just did the math. $34,000 off the board.
34,000, yeah. Yeah. Look at this one.
Oh. Damn. But it is
That's
Big with
shot.
5 rounds. So,
Yeah.
you know.
We can hoot and holler all we want. Big are in full control of this one.
Yeah.
And I really respect the quick pace response. Right into that B site, get it over with. You know, rip off that Band-Aid.
Wow.
Turns out they stick the landing. But this time, well, there's more to defend. Not just in terms of the buy, but people as well. Good wallbang damage. kscreato to 33. Frag goes deep, misses the mark because kscreato has to come and plant. So another quick B rush out of the Big clan.
Another interesting engagement here, potentially between Playground and lower tunnels.
This time it's tabzz, and I feel like this time they've got more tools to work with. 3 bodies, tabzz. Oh, nailed this, but no, automatic finds his head. Stewie, flubbed incendiary. So now suddenly Windows no longer an avenue of attack, but automatic, in fact, got one for the back of flat. And stavn, well, he takes a kill, but he also burns to automatic as Rush comes through the doorway. There's still just enough time.
I want to credit automatic here.
EG round win.
Fast thinking with that Molotov to come out. He's sitting in the tunnels. They can swing on him, but he has teammates to support. You can be greedy and think, I gotta hold my rifle out, we're gonna charge this, I wanna get these kills. Instead, he just says, all right, if I have an extra second, I'm throwing this Molotov down. The fluid reasoning is on point. And also, the only thing weird for me is with tabzz inside of the tunnels, outside in the playground, they kind of primed him to get cleared off that last round because they just saw somebody there. And then tabzz comes in on that angle, and with 3 retaken from lower, they're gonna be super prepared for something like that. So it kind of felt like that kill was going to go the wrong way. But that's evil geniuses on the board. wow. They don't really know how close exactly the T's are in this position.
He's right there. Oh, they'll try with the flash. Now suddenly Cirque wants to move. Like, wait, how many there? All of them, damn it. Big drop the Molotov on car. Doesn't fluster anybody, but pretty reserved positioning from Cirque at times on this A site.
Yeah, no,
we don't see him peeking from boxes at all.
I agree. I think he needs to be able to find a little bit more space. There's, especially in a situation like this, 5v4, maybe you want to be a bit more flagrant with the peaks. Don't know why he wasn't more comfortable with it. Had a full kit, but maybe felt like the support was a little bit far away.
That's a gap. Gap and a half. Stewie, though. Oh, headshot connects on the little flick that's needed.
Because of his aggression, they actually can't refrag him in this spot, and another bad smoke on the long cross.
Looks like Keto's watching it this time.
No plant.
Not yet. Once this smoke fades, I feel like... Oh, okay. Ambitious.
They came off it. Oh,
Yeah.
but it ends up giving him a kill.
Yeah, you gotta punish that. 25 seconds, and this time it should come through with should. Taps in, tags slightly. Syrson as well here. Both players within their 60s. And Rush just looking for the headshot as Automatic comes here to try and lend a helping hand. It's a fallback from the Opper. A flash on top of the corner. And Rush peeks wide, challenges to twistzz and dies. And Syrson's got that scope up, solidifying a 6th for Big.
Wow, awkward position. Quick thinking from Tapson. Really nice reaction regardless. Even though Stewie goes for the second jump, he still hits that instant headshot. And Stewie was so close. I mean, literally so close that even if he's no-scope jumping, there is a decent chance he could actually get that kill. Can be tempting to just believe you're not going to get killed and, you know, just try to stick the plant, but...
Not quite Foozy levels.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Syrson countered out by the smoke, but Favin's quick. Gets out doorways. We just saw a round where, you know, EG were able to be caught off guard by this long corner.
But I think you brought up a great point about Cirque. I feel like he, you know, he had some options there. They kind of just went all the way back. I guess they set up for some kind of retake, but even 5v5, T teams will agree to go for the site hit, and 5v4, they're going to feel more than comfortable. So that's a spot there needs to be a little bit more friction from the CT side, and it felt like EG, you know, as a unit, I guess, just approached that a bit too timidly.
Stewie's wrapping around through Suicide while Automatic clears out the tunnels, so soon enough, they're going to have wind of exactly what's coming. It's all in from Big on long. Two players at the forefront. Missed shot by Cirque. That's certainly not going to help. Really falls on Brehze's shoulders, and the flash to his eyes, his demise. Favin picks it up. 5v3.
Yikes, that's
This
not a
T
great way to
side's
go
just,
out.
Yeah, just cutting through this A site time after time now.
Definitely. Yeah, Brehze hasn't even done much at long. Got a dink off on Favin on the one cross. But it's been awkward on the A site. This is also a free shot from Cirque, unfortunately. Misses it on the cross. Bit lucky there from Favin. The flash is good.
Yeah, he shoots because he's fully blind, and that flash happens to hit him at the exact same moment.
Yeah.
But you take what you can get. 7-1. Solid stuff from Big.
Yeah. Map's not complicated enough to say that EG are out of it. They've definitely got some stuff that they need to work on. This would be probably a great demo to go over with Malik and discuss what they can do better. But yeah, the difference is palpable here. It's an accurate scoreline. Brazil.
3 saved this time. So a silver lining for the EG camp. When we take a look at the scoreboard, it is Keto to the top. Now, I never said it, okay? I didn't bring it up.
Okay.
You never kick people while they're down.
Go for it.
You kick them while they're standing.
Yeah.
And Keto had a very quiet game just earlier. Overpass was like kind of shocking to me. I feel like Keto's one of those guys that we've been touting. You know, some people would say that he'd be just really up there in the first 6 months of the year. But he was 8-20 on Overpass. Now he has replaced Syrson at the top as Syrson takes to the bottom. And Tabson will have to be found in round 10 because Cirque just plucked him off the mid-push. Well-timed Incendiary to fluster the two players here, so no trade out of Big right away. Man advantage for Evil Geniuses as they hunt for their second round win.
Yeah, not bad to grab an opening. See what kind of setup they transpose into. EG have gotten a lot out of mid. Ooh, that's a nice nade.
Dunked. Oh,
That's another nice one.
all right.
And they transpose into 3A setup. There's some pressure here on Cat from Big, but with a minute up, they can do whatever they want. However, Automatic will punish Keto for trying to sneakily sell this fake.
Yeah, not today. More utility over the top, so again, selling snake oil in terms of the A site. Smoke towards CT spawn.
Wow,
Rush.
another great flash.
Excellent. The utility here has looked really good for Evil Geniuses, but there is still a threat that looms towards this B site. Stewie2K thinks he's going to get pinched, but it's a double back with Bomb. stavn trying to catch up to twistzz, who falls right before Bomb peeks out from tunnels, met by resistance in the form of Stewie and Automatic. There is EG's second.
Kind of want to see the rest of this half now because, okay, great round for Evil Geniuses. Circuits an opening kill, take some initiative. They punish with some excellent utility usage, but still overall, Big having a much better game than them. They still can go back to their long hits. They still were able to successfully sneak into B one round, come close to winning another round. So they've got a lot of outs, and I think EG realized this. They're not in the power position anymore. How do they keep the train going?
Vance on elbow.
Wow.
Man, he's just got some kind of crazy internal timing.
Sure.
You know, Syrson, the S stands for sixth sense.
Wow.
He's so ready for that.
That's clean.
You know, the amount of kills he's gotten with that op where like somebody is just moving full speed past him.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah, very quick.
And that is not a fun kill to get. So Syrson here in this round, he's cutting off mid. If they don't flash in this position or use utility, then Big know that there is only one B. Stewie was a dedicated entry or B player in this position. So, oh, there's an opportunity.
That should have been Rush dead, man. His hat
Yeah.
popping right over the box.
All right. This will change the round up a little bit, but it doesn't change the fact that Big still are running off an opening kill. This 2-op setup might slow them down a touch, however.
Yeah, fair point.
And time has been a problem for Big Clan.
Evil Genius is calling this out correctly with the 3A lean.
On Tim's hits on site, it looks like they could fake and still go Cat or come out mid B, but yeah, they're probably going to lean up Cat. Let's see how much Cirque rotates in this position.
Brehze activates, pushes down long, caught by stavn. Oh, tabseN. Clean as can be, and Cirque another drop shot.
Yeah.
From Cat to long and from long to Cat. That's twice now that Cirque should have been able to at least take one player down. And in these desperate 2v5s, that certainly would have maybe created openings. Instead, inevitably Big with an 8th. tabseN crab walks that bomb plant, and now it's theirs to hold on to. So positioning was right, but I do think that with that mid fake, it kind of activates Brehze on the long A flank. He gets caught out by stavn. They do seem to fall for that fake.
Yeah, everyone's a little bit uncomfortable, huh? Brehze on long, Cirque on the A side's not having a great day. Automatic in that position obviously just got bodied, but he's coming off a great game. Still has 10 kills in this one. Definitely not the best match so far from EG.
And even, you know, even though we had, you know, some similar score lines going on an overpass, I felt like within rounds, at least in overpass, things felt a bit more competitive. This has been Big just doing as they please round after round, regardless if that's long, B, or at times Cat.
Oh, it's like kind of in the foot. He actually flicks a little bit.
Well, you know, if you hit both legs, it counts as...
Double damage.
There we go. Science.
Betch.
Yo, Mr. White.
I said it with an E, so it wasn't swearing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Call those technicalities. Ah, there was a chance there. Just... Oh, no. He gets both.
You gotta get that.
Oh, the Syrson versus Brehze story tonight.
Hates Brehze.
Yeah.
It's personal.
Yeah. And twice, too, as well. Like, Syrson's just... He's just burning alive. He just doesn't care.
Give him a graffiti.
Just unfazed.
You know?
We saw it on the
Immortalize
truck
it.
play of Overpass, and now here on Long as well. Deals well with the heat.
Yeah. He's the Wim Hof of fire.
Ooh.
There actually was a Wim Hof of fire.
I
But he
can only
died.
imagine what happened in a fire. Don't laugh at that. That's pretty
It's
tragic.
not real. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't laugh at things like that.
They pretty much know this is a free round with long.
Yeah. Gonna go through their motions.
Yeah.
Stewie could pop off, but odds so heavily against him. Maybe Rush can add one in. Ooh, nope. Tizian gets dinked. That's 2 players low for Big, but still 5 standing.
2v5.
Group up and hit this B site. Again, we talk about time. Big have been doing a really good job of making the most of their rounds and the timings of it all, but Stewie 2K shaves one off over
Wait,
top
what
of
is
the smoke.
happening?
Oh! Third off of the last bullet. This pushes Cirque into an absurd situation where just moments ago, there was no chance in hell. Zero, none, zilch, nada, nothing. And now, he's wrapped this around long. But Tizian's already scoped in on him, and the op shot connects. 74 health for Cirque. Stewie 2K with some immaculate heroics in the middle of that smoke play. The smoke criminal sets up Cirque to clutch, and he just needs to figure out where Favin's gotten off to. But Favin's making an activated play. He's coming around the ramp. Cirque turning his attention towards boxes is his end, and Big Clan get it over the line.
Damn. Little clutch maneuver at the end to drop there in a fast cat for the walk around. Classic play, well executed by Favin. Close attempt in the 2v5. The flashes are great. This time it's Cirque throwing them for Stewie to support. It looks like a real last-ditch effort, but look how well they transition from the opening peak, the dry peak, to coming in with Stewie. I think a second flash maybe even comes in, and Stewie with 3.
The last bullet syrson frag. But Fabin, very nicely done. Gets off site, hides in the corner.
Yeah. That's would have been very hard to read for Cirque.
Yeah. Expected clutch. CT timeout off the back of this. The first of EG's dust2.
I wouldn't be surprised if T-side looks a lot different. They've obviously got some stuff to go over here from the first half, but new half, new team a lot of the times. Favin doing good. NKJ probably pleased.
Very active coach. Stands up pretty frequently through the game. It's good to have. Good energy. Very quickly back at their long shenanigans. And Brehze dead again. Down for the count, man. Oh, Brehze is getting bullied.
Yes, he
2
is.
and 10.
Very surprising. Last game, he was just pretty much just getting out timing by syrson every round. This game, he's losing some duels to riflers. It should be his comfort zone to be an anchor. You know, that's where I think he's the best. So, but big or fierce when it comes to long control. They're masters of it.
Finally, we get a bit of a, Cirque peek down long. Try to tag him up a little bit.
That's the difference, right? There's like nothing to lose, so it's kind of
Yeah.
easier. But yeah, Cirque needs to be more confident. It's like, you know how fast and like accurate he is, but the inconsistency shows today, and I think the confidence comes along with it. But the key is, you got to keep playing. You got to keep doing some of the things you need to, right? You can't just disappear from the map positionally because it puts stress on the rest of your teammates.
Ooh, automatic, well positioned. We talk about time. 25 seconds.
Oh man.
Automatic inside of all of them. Look at the health from Big. They're so low. He gets syrson at a distance. Tries to double it back towards ramp, and that's where Rush comes alive. A double on the ramp play. And we have it. Finally, Evil Geniuses gonna get one over the line.
Okay. They had enough time to get away with everything. Big were kind of just counting their chickens at this point.
Just pistols.
Yeah, we're approaching the site. Cirque with a Crate Scout headshots.
Okay.
All right. It's a lifeline. Hey, Evil Geniuses have 3 rounds. They know it still looks bad, but now they get a chance to play early. And, wow, look at the buy from Big Clan. Looks like the damage has tallied up.
Yeah, one of those very curious openings, I feel like. You know, we're round 13. We haven't seen much from Evil Geniuses, but now they get like this boosted economy with the double AK saved over, Cirque's on his op, and big or low. So what could have been like a 12-3 could suddenly be a 9-6, and like you said, we put an asterisk on this, swapping of the sides. EG on the offense soon enough. This is that, you know, moment of hope type situation we're in right now, round 13. But of course, Big could put all those woes to rest if they just finish here with the 3 rifles. Rob one right back, you know? Give EG a taste of their own medicine. This frag could be big. Oh,
Oh, that's funny. Right off the double box, too. How many times do you see someone do a jump spot like that and throw it right past somebody?
It goes,
right?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, I wasn't going to get excited because I'm like, oh, it's going to go way too. Nope. Off of the backboard. Solid frag in mid. And despite that last round, you know, coming down to the clock playing a factor, here we are, 40 seconds. And again, there's a setup being made by Big, but no real estate has been taken. They still haven't gotten through long doors. They're just now coming up cat. Sure enough, met by smoke. And with 2 players here, what? Run boost?
Oh,
Desperate jump?
I think they might have got hit on cat there. Tim setting up for war.
Flash for him, and Brehze, well, he can just relax inside of the pit. It's going to take a long time to get this bomb down long. So Brehze, stay tucked. 2 kills from automatic through the smoke. Stewie is ended. 14-second scramble.
Yikes.
Not enough. They have to concede it, and EG, that's a 4th.
Yeah, Big really don't give themselves a lot of time for mistakes to happen. They like look for the perfect round. If it doesn't work, they just fail. And here, at least, they saved 2 out of 3 guns that they brought into the rounds, but that's about it. 4 rounds for Evil Geniuses. Nice move from Tim, apparently. 2 off the corner of the smoke, and I think this was off of the smoke that hit Tizian on cat. And once he learned that, started to get to a very forward position with a fresh smoke down, and really knew he could take that risk. So very nice proactive play from automatic.
Oddly enough, too, like with 2 players surviving, now the economy's kind of weirder for Big than it would have even been.
True.
We got just these 2 weapons for them. Buy up in the next because it is the 15th. So we'll see if they can make something work here. But Evil Geniuses definitely offered a life raft. Life preserver.
It might be more of a pool floaty.
Yeah.
You know, when we're going
Another one.
Yeah, great nades. Going to the second half, where they're looking forward to CT side, but
Tizian just bouncing through those doors. Automatic regains vision fast enough to drop one of those 2 riflers. Don't forget, Op's still in play.
Yikes.
And Keto, hands on an AK. Things get interesting. Not the worst of positions from Evil Geniuses, but again, another moment where Cirque gives up all of those angles on long. Last time he posted here, he missed his op shot on the first cross, which was not covered by smoke.
same angle.
Flash down in front of it, and at least now Rush will serve as that anchor inside of the bomb site. Oh, tabseN tries to double back, dies out in the mid door. syrson wins the off fight. Rush activates, takes both, and EG priming themselves for a 9-6 half.
Rush incredibly sharp. And we saw Rush play on complexity as almost the next Sanji. You know what I mean? Like in terms of pure support players, it felt like no one was in that position more than Rush of any of the teams that, you know, all the players that got scrambled onto new rosters. But you know, once upon a time, Rush was a star player. He was also just really, really nuts and individually. And of course, he's probably going to be a lot more comfortable now. So looking forward to seeing if Rush can keep up this form. So far, I think on average is the best player by rating on Evil Geniuses throughout the groups and now this gauntlet, even though Tim had a hell of a last map. Oof.
Awkward spot.
Nice.
Caught in the open. Cirque. Oh, just decimated by tabseN. The double AK headshot. And that was a very real chance for EG. Instead, all of Big on the cusp of this A site. syrson looking for something. Brehze will find Favn. It's not too late to get a little impact in this half. Everybody crouching and crawling forward. Minute left as the bomb arrives. And syrson, staying scoped, shoots the scout, connects to brehze. Stewie finds the trade frag and doubles it up onto tabseN. So they know there's a player stuck, and the jumping A1S, enough to make the difference. twistzz activates, comes in the 1v2, but he's so low with 13 health and being chased back by Stewie2K, who has a smoke and a flash on rush to boot. The headshot, a clean shot, and Evil Genius's 6th. It's a tough position because Big, they left the window open for that little bit of a breeze, and instead, the winds of change are brewing.
In CSGO, audio is key, and in this video, we'll be showing you the best tips and tricks to confuse your opponents. This is Audio Advantage. CSGO is filled with all sorts of sounds, but not every sound you make can be heard by the enemy. Here's the sounds that if close enough, the enemy can hear. Running, firing, low ammo, reloading, climbing ladders, landing, taking damage but not full damage unless you die, planting, defusing, fake throwing, scoping, switching fire modes, dropping guns or bomb to the ground, knifing, picking up items while running, breaking vents, glass and opening doors. But here's how you can use some of those audio cues to your advantage.
Smoke.
The sound of throwing a grenade can be heard by you and the enemy. If you quick switch, the sound will fake and they'll think you're throwing a grenade. tabseN is looking to retake control of jungle or Mirage. It's typical to throw a flashbang while retaking this part of the map, but he doesn't have one. So, he fake throws an incendiary grenade, quick switches back to his gun and makes his move. The enemy is turned, expecting a flashbang and gets shot in the back. Easy for tabseN. Here's Simple having a little fun with fake throwing on Inferno. Suspecting there are players close who can hear him, and under the cover of a mid-smoke, he walks silently around fake throwing his grenades to fake that his team are executing onto the A sides. Before the smoke fades, the enemy immediately throws another, using their last smoke grenade with almost a minute left on the clock. Just like fake throwing, reloading can be heard by the enemy, and you can cancel this animation by quick switching. This little trick is perfect for drawing the enemy into you. Here's woxic showing how it's done at match points. In a 1v2, he fake reloads. The CTs think now is their chance to push. They gamble, only to be sprayed down and lose the round. While defusing the bomb, there's plenty of options for distraction. You can scope, switch weapons, reload, drop weapons, underhand throw grenades, and even turn that underhand into an overhead throw. All can be used to trick the enemy into thinking you're not defusing.
Four rounds at the end of the first half for the Evil Geniuses. Is it enough to bring map 2 back in the second half?
It's possible. Science would tell you that the M4 update, nades update, would make this game unwinnable for the T side. But because they're a brand new roster, we've seen some actual promising T sides, honestly. Maybe there's a chance. But you know, Big are looking forward to playing the CT side.
brehze looking for the pistol.
He wants
no
it.
pistol wins yet for Evil Geniuses in the series. And automatic, looking to make the difference. But twistzz instead with the 2 kills in tunnels. And the 2 CTs also up here. Cirque doesn't have any Kevlar. Aim punch an issue.
Bomb's in an awkward spot, though. CTs can't go too far away.
Oh, he's been found. He's down for the count. So 4 for 4. We got Big with the pistol round win. Double digits right out the gate.
True, pistols are a problem. That one could come down to just Tim getting one more trade. Obviously, everything goes down here on the lower tunnel stairs. And this is the deal, of course, with dust2. Lower tunnels pushes are going to be quite common.
Oh, that was clean.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was clean. Like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Conversions aren't free these days, though.
In this economy,
Yeah. I guess maybe on this round. It couldn't be more free. And with no plant down, it's obviously why Big just purchased right into 3 SMGs.
Nothing to stop them. So in terms of real estate, they've pushed quite far. They got that waterfront view on this A site, but no. tabseN, syrson, between the two of them, that's a couple of kills. It's all about the bomb plant.
Yeah.
With this little of a buy, it is... it's almost there.
Nicely
but the
handled.
frags make a difference. Big clan 11-6, CT side, they're rolling.
The only thing cute about that round is the dropping guy into CT. All he's meant to do is make sure that the guy in CT can't fight them crossing cat. If he makes them reload, he pushes them back into CT spawn, then the plant can come down. Otherwise, you get this situation where tabseN can fight and do it even earlier, where he was actually slowed down a bit. But the utility usage was great from Big Clan to compensate from the fact that they did have to deal with that guy jumping into spawn. It wasn't even really peeking there, was he?
No. Couple of times, you know, we've got syrson just taking elbows and knees off.
Yeah.
Don't show him any skin.
All he needs is a millimeter or 2.
So Cirque down by a third.
Well, not having a rebuy can be a blessing and a curse. Oh, are they gonna shoot this? Oh.
Those are dangerously close.
I don't know. Is there another option now that they CL show pause has been locked behind SV cheats for
Getting that hinge smoke from like long.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a non-show pose way to do it consistently.
Just got to get
somebody
good
out there
enough.
knows. Yeah, just got to practice it. It's like jump throwing. Just do it 1 billion times and eventually you'll be consistent. But it's more fun this way. You get to see people scouted through doors.
Yeah, sign me up. And also, tagged through telephone poles. Brehze gets dropped to 40 here. Favin's MP9 working well. It's denying the cat peek around the side of the smoke. He attempted it. tabseN also with 1. And kscreato. So each of the MP9s succeeding so far. 30 seconds. Time, an issue for both teams. But Rush, with the headshot, is taken down. Cirque, just get that bomb plant. It's a little bit of money here. Economic injection. Recovery plan for the evil geniuses. But ultimately, it is a 2-to-1 ratio in terms of the round wins. 12-6 on the scoreboard.
Handled that quite well. I think stavn really kicked it off with his first kill versus Cat. That eliminated half the pressure on the A attack. And even though evil geniuses had far better weapons than Big handled it beautifully with all their positions. So
Bomb has been defused.
Definitely pressing up against each of like those contacts from EG. We had first syrson's got a gap over top of the smoke, that helps. But we also had an MP9 player push close cat on smoke to kill Stewie.
Yeah.
We saw that challenge around the long smoke as well. So mitigating the fact that they have SMGs by just playing that much closer. Really good round for Big in terms of just playing to the strengths of what they had. And it nets them a full-fledged gun round, 2 free AKs, armored Tech 9s on the other end.
might be an overpass exit here for evil geniuses. They can't get it together next round. But they still have some odds on this one. Lots of utility left over. Tech 9s are hella strong. CZs are no more.
Be gone. CZ70 sucks. That's what I always say.
Never heard you say that before.
Yeah, I tend to exaggerate.
See if it's a fake mid-B or real mid-B.
Got some nades in response. The old Tech 9B burst. Tons of utility actually for this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if they've got a little cat control. Maybe just keep things kind of wishy-washy, find Big guessing. As long as they don't go pushing down long or up cat, then they've got the proper split. It's just the 2 B defenders.
Yeah. From this perspective, you know, it feels like they've got full rifles the way that they're using all their utility. And they have enough to play this game, so it is confusing Big a little bit, but they don't have every reason to move. Now, the exec will come through the smoke, and the CTs are pulled towards mid.
Oh, Tizian goes back with 1.
Kito can get shot. Oh my god.
Perfectly timed. No saving grace from tabseN, but still so much damage actually done to Stewie as he falls through the windowsill. Well played. Like you said, spot on. They played that like a full-fledged gun round, and all they had to do was overcome the lesser weapons. Did it perfectly.
With Big not pushing anything, you couldn't even tell that evil geniuses were on a save.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. So not bad from EG. Though I will say that Behold was kind of awkward with the way they played it. Not committing to staying outside the site, where they could have actually stayed outside the door and fought in. Just forgot about the potential for an actual mid-split. And, yeah, EG just hoodwinked them, basically. So, a 7th round. It's kind of a drop in the bucket. But it's going to recover their economy in a huge way, considering it was a half buy. And they are working off some loss bonus. So maybe they feel good about it. Smiles on the face of EG right now.
Yeah, a little economic kickstart. I feel like the CT is also okay just because they came into that gun round with a few AK-47s. So their rebuy's also healthy.
I'd probably continue to test that mid-B to see if they have some awkwardness in the hold.
Yeah, it was really just relying on tabseN kind of finding a spray through the smoke. And he had the lineup towards window, but it just comes, you know, seconds too late. He didn't try to challenge through it. Keto was very quick to turn attention back into B. This boost could net them something. syrson sees nothing, goes back at it in a moment versus Cirque.
Oh,
Did he cross?
I think he did. Yeah, he's on the right.
Oh, and Rush walks right into it. That's going to have been false confidence created by Cirque being able to cross. So syrson finding nice timing on the pick. 5v4 for Big. Let's see it. It's right there. tabseN fades away. Goes for the deep nade instead, and that is nice. Nice.
On the money.
Another one. He left that frag in spawn. Would have been nice if he hit it on automatic.
Yes.
And he gets a kill from it. We could celebrate the update. But he does have a third.
Just gotta look for that timing.
Yeah.
Okay, he's peeling back towards the A site. Evil geniuses are gonna have to make their intentions known in just a few seconds here. They're kind of moving slow. No setup smokes come out. Now the exec. See if they can take apart these three. Oh no, it's actually a mid-B split. Oh, is this the right maneuver?
Trying to push their way towards B. tabseN done and dusted.
Oh, that's the B
pickup.
site.
Yep, that's the big one. Second kill from brehze. Runs in, bomb behind him.
Wow.
On the back of Cirque and a bomb plant. Oh, that looked like it was A site. You saw tabseN fade away from Cat with his additional grenades, holding on the long cross. And he still managed to fight through CT spawn as well, right? There was no smokes being played there from EG. But also, they might not hold on to this retake. Yeah. Cirque on the front of the plat. They're a bit nervous about the tunnels, but it's a double doors push. Both players starting to challenge through. Bomb tap, Cirque, clean op shot. And a confirmation on syrson, who just looks to run away. Tries to punish Cirque as he attempts to exit. And this is an 8th for EG.
Oh yeah, really nice 8th. I mean, honestly, yeah, very impressed, man, by the way they're working their defaults on the T side. Maybe they can do something aggressive and shake things up, but that's 4v5. They maintain. It looked a little bit slow for the Cat hit. They don't throw any mid-B smokes and just run out. And this position can fall apart. Maybe that's the risk that they needed to take, though, in a position where they had a 5v4. It buys them a little timing, where a CT who's holding B might consider countering mid or throwing some preemptive utility, or not throwing utility that could have slowed them down. And it allows them to make a timing to get to the B site that I didn't think really existed.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Big, nice play. Throwing syrson up towards Cat, but there's nobody in middle to try and stop it. So he won't find contact. Also, you know, brehze's moment so far this map to me, that last round. He gets the kill on the B doors, does a 180, picks tabseN off long, 180 back, and just shaves those shots through the windowsill.
I wonder, they could have been out of smokes too. I don't even know. They threw some Cat utility. Maybe they changed up because of the Molotov. But either way, they're doing a good job of staying cohesive, at least. They draw a clear picture in some of these rounds. But Big are still 4 rounds ahead. They're amazing on CT side dust2. They know they're not in the best shape right now, but it doesn't mean that they should lose this game by any means.
Yeah, I feel like it does seem even to them that that last round kind of hinged on a thin margin. This one's not over yet. Oh, syrson keeps it clean. Oh, what a brehze.
What a shot.
Right back at it. Another round where he's looking for the multi-kill.
You got to pray to the AK from that distance, but...
Hit it. The CS gods responded. kscreato trying to tap into that as well. Praise the deagle lands. Not going to happen. And they walk away from this. Big turnaround from brehze. You know, I'm trying to really emphasize that impact last round.
Yeah.
When he kicks off that 3K, he is 5 and 18. You know,
right.
Perfect time to come alive here in the second half. And kscreato, well, they do answer, but a little late. So just as a parting gift, he'll drop one. Stewie trades it. There's still room for another kill to come through. But ultimately, Evil Genius is closing that gap.
I think it is important to talk about that discomfort a little bit, because yeah, I mean, he wasn't fragging from pit on the CT side, and it wasn't just that he was getting out-dueled by insane fraggers. He clearly looked awkward in spots. So some stuff for brehze to get comfortable with in that regard, or the way that he's creating connections with his teammates on the site who are supporting him with flashes and stuff. But it looks like he's starting to really blossom here on T side. That's an unbelievable shot from syrson. That is actually ridiculous. Just the tops of his hair sticking out there in the pit. The game becomes one closer. G become a little bit more confident.
Oh, brehze blind finds it. Ooh, but Favin, oh, sick multi-kill potential, taps and gets the better of him. And then more bullets whizzing through.
This is a position where Stewie knows he can take space in mid, especially when the CTs have already shown so much long presence. They aren't going to rush the spot, though.
They have, yeah, they've got the utility to block off CT.
B is the right call, though.
Yeah, straight up 3-1 split. Smoke down in front of the tunnels. That's going to create an... Oh, it's not a split. Stewie doubles back. It's just going to have to be 3 players hard pressing through this tunnel smoke. And kscreato, a little cautious, but now confirmation he sees it. And they know he's here. Sure enough, Rush stays honed in on him. And we've got man advantage in a potential post plant for the Evil Geniuses. tabseN looks to disrupt it, goes for the second and gets shut down by Circ. So close on his timing. And instead, syrson has to concede. The save is needed, and double digits for EG.
Wow, that's a great call, man. They trade down material out long. You can see 2-2 on the mini map right now with the X's. And when you know that a team on CT side is going for a long control, that could be 3 or 4 players in total. And usually what happens is either CTs win long, or they lose it and scramble back to the site in a position where, you know, you're going even on exchanges. The CTs are not as scared of a mid hit, like some kind of fake, but there is always the chance that someone can sneak out the mid double doors. That's where the CTs are least likely to be in a spot like that. And Stewie knows where to take that. But most importantly, when Stewie doesn't see anybody, he just knows they're weaker on the left side of the map. So that's an instant call for them to transpose directly into a B side hit, and yeah, it's the right maneuver. Now, that being said, kscreato could have had a heroic hold. He did have a free peek as they came through his smoke. He just looked hella uncomfortable dealing with that. And I think he's got to be kicking himself, because he peeks with the AUG out, sees them, but doesn't shoot right away. And then when he goes for the re-peek, it's not wide enough.
Yep. They close the distance and barrel stuff him. Rush taking all the pressure away from that CTB hold. And a quick pickup down middle as well. kscreato down for the count. syrson, can he stop them? The solo op. You know, it's still not too late for some individual big heroics, but it's also been a turning of the tide since the end of that first half. 4 CT round wins in a row for Evil Geniuses. They lose the 3 at the start of this one, thanks to the pistol and conversions. And the moment the gun rounds start, EG yet to skip a beat. Ooh, but syrson will find it.
He persists, man. Syrson's always trying to get something.
And he's trying to move as well. If he can reposition quickly, problem is, you know, what, through CT spawn? Oh, but Favin, that makes things interesting. A pick in mid. But I feel like suddenly Evil Geniuses, they are getting crunched. But Stewie 2K trying to fight his way outward. Syrson's got the answer. Stewie with the pistol just popping off on smoke. That allows syrson to come up. Could have caught timing. Still lands the shot. And Circ's gonna go in for this clutch. syrson draws him around the smoke. And both CTs are down there. Circ starting to piece together the picture, but missing the crucial shots. 2 missed whiffs, a 3rd connects. Favin's dead, up close, syrson with the up, ring around the box, who's got it? And syrson with a stupid 1v1.
I don't know. I got nothing to say about that. Why don't we just watch it back?
You don't have to. Oh, don't do it to him, guys. We could cut away. We could cut away right here. Right now.
Oh my god, I can't.
Oh. Oh.
Can't really celebrate too hard after that, I don't think.
Yeah.
That was...
Hey, man, a round's a round.
A round's a round, yeah.
Round's a round. At this point...
That does give them 13.
Yeah,
and then it's a round where they didn't have much to work with. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's a round.
A round's a round. Move along.
Yeah. You skip it in the demo, but it still counted.
Ooh.
Really getting silly out here. Back in the game. But hey, syrson won the round. He won the clutch. And he has been great at finding new ways to present opening frags. It's also just been very consistent. You know, hitting every shot every time there's a peek. Just needs to scope sometimes.
Yeah, I've heard it helps. A win's a win. That's where we leave that one. Round 24.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What is this?
What?
There's a stockpile of
They don't even have cat control necessarily. It's just these nades could be taken from them. That is such a crazy place to put grenades. But they can now defend against the I mean, they know it's a long hit. This could be mega genius by twistzz.
What is this?
If no one comes up cat, you can pizza nade every single time. There's no way to get a plant if this goes past like the 20-second mark. I mean, they're going to get bombarded like it's Dunkirk.
Okay. You know, chain reaction. They all start blowing up.
They're going to start coming now. I mean, you can't even really punish them in this spot. Let's see if they re-molly.
There are 5 nades sitting there.
Oh, tap is dead!
Oh no! That's the. Oh, he goes down, and now, well, the rest of the team can still pick up the pieces. Sure enough, we got twistzz coming over top, but maybe not even needed. syrson, clean op shots as he finds his 21st frag. This CT side has been stellar from syrson. He was a little bit quieter in the first 15, and now Cirque's got another chance at the clutch.
You know, he might...
This would be redemption.
I think he knows.
7 seconds, and he goes down. Big will find it in the end.
Damn. That's funny that twistzz dies.
I
It's
was
a
so
shame.
ready.
No one even comes up behind him on cat. He technically doesn't even have to fight. He could sit there and just lob grenades like he's at the fair. But instead, syrson's just here off the corner of the smoke, just delivering frag after frag anyway. So it's, I mean...
Just doesn't miss a shot.
Monster half, honestly, from syrson.
Flying up that scoreboard. And as our big now, 2 in a row. Gunning for the 3rd, and they've got EG on the ropes.
I think they said lobbing grenades like it's the fair. I don't know if that would be a fair game.
Maybe in America?
Maybe in Texas.
Yeah. Head on down to the demolition derby and throw some nades. Ooh, good. Gotta jump. But I know what you were going for.
Okay.
Fair games are all a scam,
I was thinking like skee ball or something.
but our parents still let us play them.
That's true.
What's up with that?
They want us to learn the lessons the hard way. Fending off match points. 2 on A. Big seem convinced that it's going to be a mid B. But they're running into syrson and stavn, who have been a deadly duo on the A side.
Yeah, I feel like you can play 2 players here, but that redirection right there, that could make things awkward. stavn will hold long. Oh, yeah, syrson, oh, he gets the off cycle. 2 players down, and it's another 2v5 attempt out of EG. They'll find their plant, but they're not looking for silver linings here. They're looking to keep big off of that coveted 15th round win. We got the A1S shots zinging by, and Cirque desperate here for cover. 3 players coming up from CT spawn, frag grenades landing on them, more artillery coming forward. Cirque's Desert Eagle gets just 1 kill, and it is Of course, big to 15. They've done it. They've got that 15, 5 map points.
Yes. Again, their game to lose. Looked a little sketchy. It was like, you know, got to 12-8. Then there's 10 rounds for EG. Then they're back in it. This is a nice attack from EG overall. Syrson, incredible. I feel like he was very blind still at that point where he hit the first shot. The second one's after image, but he still delivers. And he has just been so, I don't know, is showing up every round. Lots of fraggers now. Fabin, Tabson, and Syrson putting in work. This might be too much to come back from. See if EG have any hope left over.
Or if not, we're going to Vertigo. Sign me up. We've seen EG do...
Oh. It's close.
Good X-ray flick there, DJ. Had me rife with anticipation. Just like Keto, shaking in his boots. Flashbangs coming over. Oh, nice little adjustment into automatic. He's got cover, and he's got Syrson. And between the two of them, those op shots don't seem to miss until suddenly they're all whiffs. Rush with the double. That's going to create an interesting position, but I'm not going to say a strong one. Incendiary on site. That's going to let the smoke fade, but nobody covers the door. Rush goes one better. brehze just shaves the head off Tabson. Fake tap. Tizian's going to walk right into it, but the shot's a miss. And now brehze doubles it back, walks away, and needs to reposition. Tizian not shying away from the fight, peeks through window, holds, goes back and dies. brehze finds him straight between the eyes.
Knows exactly how he's going to play it. Doesn't even have to put the bomb down. To the door, to the window. Tizian tries his luck, but brehze eventually punishes him. And they win it 2v3 from within the bomb site. Not great guns to work with. This peek is beautiful. How many times do you see someone go for this frag, overextend a little bit too much, and get traded instantly?
Yeah, far too often.
brehze does not do that.
Also that little mid-calculation, again, of chasing him around the walls.
Yeah, well, okay. I mean, economy switch hands. Nice shot from Cirque, and they can actually try to get out of this position.
Automatic clears the threat from bottom tunnels, but they got bombed sort of under pressure. All is good. Other than that, brehze is down, but that's the bomb to escape, and Evil Genius is going to run away with a 12th. So from 5 map points to 3 map points.
Yeah. And
still a chance for big.
And with the way the money's going, there's nothing left over. They'll just buy next round, but they're still in jeopardy of being in a buy-save situation, especially if they want to keep Syrson offing, which you definitely do right now.
100%, dude. Huge turnaround in the second half.
Which means, you know, 2 strong rifle rounds, and EG can get to overtime. It's unlikely. We haven't seen this team, you know, perform a comeback and complete it yet. So I feel like that's something you have to do on the checklist.
Hey there. Oh, almost got a second.
Yeah.
2 health for Stewie, as he'll escape with it. 3 to go.
No save gun, but still a buy for Big Clan. The game begins to get tense.
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Big haven't been imploring too many aggressive. They've been very tactful about the way they've approached CT side. Syrson going for an upper tunnels push, but not overextending, just waiting for someone to come to him. They've done the lower tunnels push, but mostly they're on the pistol, on the eco rounds, but never on the rifles. Then they've done Syrson, who's played off cat in all the regular spots where you frequently see the operas go for aggressive maneuvers and regularly hit the shots, but you don't really see him pushing all the way off cat to peek to the top of mid. You know, they're not really pushing through mid to go for retakes or anything. They're all in the normal positions. And I think that makes it hard for EG to win the early parts of the round. 5v4s have been pretty friendly to Big so far. This is just to make sure no one is pushing into lower tunnels. But honestly, I'm not even sure there's a point in doing that anymore. Like, you can get someone to be worried about it, but they're going to be worried about it anyways.
Yeah.
Because you're not sure if there's ever a timing. You can only kind of feel 90% confident. And so it's always in their best interest to, like, clear things out just to make sure.
That extra certainty certainly helps.
And sometimes Syrson's going to shoot your sleeve off if you try.
Rush gonna try it again.
So that's...
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's the long variation.
Yeah, and it misses.
Just scares him off it. Taps in. Ooh. And he's got some grenade witchcraft.
Yeah, that did 4 damage. You excited?
Always excited.
Oh.
Syrson
He can miss. He can miss.
Syrson missed.
Wow.
On a round like this.
On a round like this,
Syrson missed.
the op is... Did it drop into spawn, or can they get it back? I don't know if anybody even wants to use it if they do get it back. You know, maybe Keto, but he's over on B.
Yeah, it's on the boxes. It's on the boxes on the jump up.
Big position here for Evil Geniuses.
Mid smoke as well. That's going to allow for Tapson to start leaning onto B.
Look at that.
30 seconds.
The IGL go. He's over leaning towards the correct site. 3
it's a
players
crunch.
defending. They try to stay outside. Stewie, is he going to come up late?
Down to the wire. Oh, patience pays off for Keto. Stays stuck in Humvee. 10 seconds to spare and despair for the Evil Geniuses. They're going to try to run this one in. It all falls on Stewie 2K. And when I say falls, I mean crumbles. All around him, the Evil Geniuses comeback, what it felt like, is stuffed by Big at the final hurdle.
Wow.
They get there, but there were questions. Syrson, total turnaround in that second half. Awesome individual showing. However, it was stunted, and then they pulled.
What a great read from Tapson to rotate over towards B.